Hey mi gente, y sean bienvenidos a esto que se llama Fantasiciro y como pueden ver pues paradito con video de Genshin Impact. Y antes de comenzar con el video recuerdo a todos que si no se han suscrito que se suscriban y activen la campanita para que YouTube les avise cuando suba un nuevo video y que se den botón me gusta, me ayudarían demasiado. Más de que si quieren un saludo en parte, lo único que tienen que hacer es comentar este video o cualquiera de mis videos y en el próximo video los saludaré, ¿ok? Y pues nada, vamos a continuar donde lo hemos dejado. Y antes de avanzar con la misión legendaria de... ¿cómo es que se llama esta tipija? De juntados que... No, espere que ya la tengo. Yo la tengo aquí. De... Jutao. Sí, se llama Jutao. Tenemos la de Chongli. Y por aquí tenemos unas misiones... Bueno, unos encuentros. Los dos nuevos encuentros. Entonces, pues, para hoy vamos a continuar con la misión de Jutao. De ahí nos ponemos a hacer el evento de pues el evento nuevo que salió. Y de ahí continuaremos con misión legendaria y tenemos que hacer también los encuentros. Y ya, eso sería todo. Por el momento pues, aunque no sé cuánto le queda esto. Creo que al evento le quedan 7 días. Pero bueno, antes de comenzar con todo eso, vamos a pedir 10 deseitos aquí a ver si de pronto nos sale el guapito Chongli. Vamos a ver. A la suerte, ojalá que salga. Nah, no salió 5 estrellas, qué triste. Tirachinas, garrote, arco de cuervo, guía mágica, puramente el arquero, el alba, gran espada sangrienta. Otra vez Noel. No me podrían dar a otro personaje distinto que no fuera Noel. En todas, bueno, en la mayoría siempre me sale Noel. Apenas tengo uno. Triste. Vamos por acá, vamos a comprar uno de este. Y vamos a comprar los que podamos de este 3. Bueno, lleguemos a 5, me faltan 5 más. Que me tengo que poner las pilas obviamente a organizar todo eso. Más Noel, yo pensé que al menos me iban a dar a la nueva personaje. Un nuevo personaje. Pero no, otra vez Noel. Listo. Ahora sí, continuamos con lo que es busca el pequeño Wu. Para pedirle un recuerdo, pequeño Wu.
Hi! Do you remember us?
Oh, you. Sorry, I won't be needing the funeral parlor's services anytime soon.
Mendan nos ha contado su historia. Mendan nos dijo que es un viejo amigo tuyo. Mendan nos dijo que es un viejo amigo tuyo.
Yes, we grew up together. We still keep in touch even now. I don't know why he started working for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. To be honest, I find their director to be quite peculiar.
Un poquito nomás, es un poquito extraña nada más.
He's on his own now, after all. And he still can't get over what happened to Big G. Did he tell you about it?
Yeah,
De hecho, sí.
If you could pick one thing to give to Big G as a keepsake, what would you choose? Just, theoretically speaking. We're just being hypothetical here. Definitely not gonna actually go commemorate him or anything.
Eso fue demasiado obvio. Típico de Paimon, típico de Paimon.
I'd cook something for him. Oh, he could eat spicy food like no other. His favorite meal was extra spicy Jueyun chili chicken. I can make it for you if you bring me some Jueyun chilies. I'm sure he'd appreciate the flavor of his childhood years. I still use that old recipe.
Deal! Just give us a minute.
Yo creo que yo tengo pollo y chiles por ahí guardados. Creo.
Jueyun chilies are a common sight in Liyue. I can rustle that dish up in no time if you help me find.
Chiles sí tengo.
Great, this should be enough. I'll get started on the Jueyun chili chicken. I guess you've got other folks to track down? When everyone's ready, I'll get the dish over to you.
Great! See you later! How did he know about the others?
Momo. Debe de ser el que está... ¿Cómo es que se llama ese punto? Sí, por este lado. El que pertenece a... ¿Cómo es que se llama el restaurante? Sí, es un restaurante en estima. Momo.
Not you again. I told you, I'm not interested in the inner workings of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Mung told us about you. You're good friends, right?
That's true, yes. Come to think of it, I remember he did join Wangsheng Funeral Parlor recently.
Exacto.
It didn't take long for his good friends to figure out why. The Big G incident. But I know there's nothing we can say to help him get over it. Letting go of the past is a painful process. I would know.
Vea pues.
So, is Big G the reason you're here to see me?
How did you know? We didn't even say anything.
Don't worry, I'm a businessman. I won't go spilling your secrets. Everyone hears the name Moo Moo and thinks I must be dim-witted. I never heard the end of it when I set up shop. But I'd say I proved a few people wrong. Here, take this. It's a top-of-the-line toy box we all dreamed of owning as kids. Back then, none of us could afford it. We were penniless. Today, business is booming. I ended up buying loads of these. It was a dream come true.
Bueno, nos queda faltando uno
You
más.
must be like super rich.
For me, it's a memento of a childhood long gone. Without it, we wouldn't be where we are
La
today.
pongo un poco más porque sí
So,
escucho muy poco.
having found me, I guess you'll be looking for Little Wu and Songza next.
Entonces,
We already saw Little Wu. Now we gotta find Songza.
I see. If it's Songza you're after, let's meet at the overpass at Feiyun Slope. It's just above the staircase leading down to the dock. I've got an errand to run. I'll come find you as soon as I'm done.
ok. Ajajaja. Esto es un buen atajo.
You're all here.
Reminiscing about old times, thinking back to past events. We've been at it for years.
Our hometown was completely destroyed in a disaster, so we've got nowhere to go back to. Now, home is wherever friends are.
They've
que
just been
tiernos.
telling me you're looking for keepsakes. I make artisan Sao lanterns down by Liyue Harbor. I guess they represent me better than anything. A few days ago, I bought some quality plastrite shards. They're currently all in the warehouse at the dock. I've already spoken to the manager. Could I ask you to retrieve them for me?
Ay, de un lado para otro.
Seems like you already know what's going on. Be back in a jiffy.
Desde acá nos saltamos. Vamos planeando así. Ah, pues madre, es que es al otro lado. Yo pensé que era aquí, en el puerto. Para nada, tenía que ser al otro lado, nada más. Para ponerme a correr. Bueno, necesito protogemas hasta no poder más para volver a intentar el tirillo.
Hi, we're here to pick up the plastrite shards for Sansa.
I think she mentioned it. Yes, here you are on the register. No problem. The plastrite shards are over in that crate there. Please, help yourselves.
Y entrego acá.
Doesn't like they're here. Let's look someplace else. These look like what Sungza was talking about. Let's head back.
Ahora volver a subir todo eso, a joder. Oh. No sabía que había unas escaleritas por ahí.
Bang! And with that, the fate of the Ua mother.
Se llama el atajo.
My thanks to both of you. This looks like great stuff. Please, wait a
Pues,
moment.
bueno,
This is the final
esperemos.
step. Okay, there we go. I wrote all 5 of our names inside the lantern. You know, during the annual lantern rite, we all release a lantern like this. No
Qué
matter
tiernos.
what the days may bring, whichever roads we choose to take, while this rite remains observed, each of us remains the same.
As for the matter of Big G, the 3 of us have discussed amongst ourselves and agreed we won't press you on it.
But if you get the chance, please let them know we're doing well. And that the things we once spoke of, they've all come to pass.
Pueden contar con nosotros. Yo tampoco tocaré sobre las cosas que planearon. Pueden contar con
Thank you.
nosotros.
We'll pass it on. Big G is lucky to have friends like you. We got everything we need. Let's go to Wulong Hill and find Hu Tao and the others.
Para cerquita, pero siempre lejos. Lo bueno es que creo que por ahí, o sea, terminando esta misión, creo que por ahí está el evento de este. Es cada 15 días, si no estoy mal, que cambian, pues montan como evento y cosas así. Pero no está el evento que montaron. Una banda de ladrones. Me voy a caer, me voy a caer, me voy a caer. Esperemos que sí me... Un poquito más, un poquito más. Otro poquito más, papel saltal. Bien, medio. Pues...
You're open. Wind blade.
That was the hunter becomes the hunted.
Pam, 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 pam. Completé un eventico. Bueno, dice que está hacia dónde. por eso solamente. Por uno normalito, no jodas. Nimo. Ah. Hijo de su mala madre.
With the wind.
Qué pesado sos.
Windblade.
Zanahoria y eso es un huevo. Sí. Me va a cocinar. El camino maldito. Traes, leí donde no era. Hijo de su mala madre. Cofre valioso. No me sirve, eso me sirve. Pues, un cofrecito común. Y no es nada del otro mundo. Pero también sirve. Está arriba. Claro, claro, claro. La colina. Volvimos.
Oh, you're back already? Sooner than I expected. You didn't go spilling the beans, did you, Paimon?
Does Paimon look that unreliable to you?
I'm kidding. Anyway, looks like they were willing to hand over some keepsakes, so I guess they knew the deal. Nevertheless, when it comes to things like ghosts and ghouls, spirits and souls, one thing everyone knows is you never
Eso
know
sabía
what
que
to
iban a
expect.
saber de qué se
Which
hablaba.
explains why they were reluctant to pry and find out the full story. Which is just as well, because if they had attempted to, it would have been too much for me to deal with.
Suena aterrador. No sé si lo dices en serio o de broma.
Guard the border between life and death. This is Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's most important responsibility, and I'm stricter than most.
So what about us? Does it matter if we cross the border?
Of course not. After all, you were caught up in all this already, just like Meng. It's not the end of the world if you catch a glimpse behind the curtain. And where we're going, don't be surprised at what you may see or what may occur. All of it exists within the border between the living and the dead. An ordinary place, really. The only special thing about it is that nobody really knows about it. Whatever you do, don't get all worked up over nothing, okay? Or else by the time we're out, I'll have to erase your memories. So listen to everything I say. Let's go.
Paimon's scared. But like Huta says, we're already caught up in this. We better see it through to the end.
Muy cierto. Ah, aquí está. Cruzar la frontera. El nivel actual del equipo es más bajo de lo recomendado. Es que va, que va. Sí, es más bajo por Diluc, porque Diluc lo tengo apenas en el nivel 50 y los otros ya están por el 70, 60 y 80, que es el personaje mío. Sí, el que más bajo está es Diluc, pero creo que aún así podemos pasar esto.
Wow, what is this place?
close to death, but not like the hell or underworld from the tales of old. This is just a place where the ley lines tend to go a little bit haywire. So keep your cool. Follow me. The farewell ceremony site is just up ahead.
Se me agrada mucho como de traspasa así.
That pattern looks familiar.
From the right angle, you can make out the whole thing.
Oh, just like last time.
Exacto. Hay que ser un ángulo perfecto. Nueva misión. Ah, claro, se activaron los nuevos. Los nuevos, ¿cómo es? Es que se llama. Se activaron los nuevos encargos. Sí, voy a curar a Jutao. No. Es comida lo que necesito.
This place doesn't feel at peace.
That's why it's named the border. You can't just cross whenever you please. You need to have a little... How do people normally put it? Pomp and ceremony?
Paimon's pretty sure that's not how people put it.
Pero entonces pues...
Windblade!
Morí pues...
By the way, I imagine Adventurers Guild members are good at making order of things. See if you can find a way to get the right things into the right places. Usually it requires a bit of destruction as well as elemental reactions. On your marks.
You talking to us?
Ah, sí, me falta el otro. Si es que tiene que ser un ángulo perfecto. Si no es un ángulo perfecto, no lo deja a uno avanzar. Mira, a ver, por acá. Sí, primero voy a coger todo lo que hay por aquí antes de proseguir. Porque además que aquí salen enemigos. Toma. Listo. Lo que me faltaba.
Time to go.
Disappear.
Lancé algo que no debía haber lanzado. Fue madre.
Wind blade.
Se me está pareciendo que está más duro.
Retribution.
Pero qué fue madre más. Está como que ahorita el tío. Creo que mi personaje es nivel 80. A ver, necesito... De hecho, yo creo que todos tenían lo mismo, 1500. Pues daban lo mismo. Por este lado no puedo avanzar todavía.
This looks the same, but there aren't enough. So confusing. Let's have a look around. Or up ahead.
Eso es que estoy intentando que no me ataquen. Morí pues. Listo. Esto se está tomando más tiempo de lo que pensé. Pero bueno. Uy, ojalá sí llegue. ¿Qué tal donde no tuviera todo este aguante? Nada más sea para no desperdiciar el ataque. ¿Es en serio que acabo de dar la vuelta? La pregunta es de qué me sirvió de dar la vuelta. ¿Dejé algo? No, no creo.
Huh? Isn't this where we just were before?
Qué raro. Si no hace nada, pasamos por ahí. Y otra vez me hizo dar la vuelta. Qué raro es esto. No. Miércoles. No tengo suficiente aguante. Creo que no va a llegar esta vez. Llega, llega, por favor, llega. Uf. Creo que no tenía nadie. Aguante ya. A no botarlo.
What in Teyvat is going on? Have we even been moving forward this whole time?
It's almost as if we're constantly being sent back to the beginning. Everything resets.
Yo voy a mirar a ver si hay otra alma por ahí. Porque ya me está jodiendo. Lo que me está jodiendo es que me he vuelto 2 veces al mismo camino, entonces no sé si es así o yo soy el que estoy perdido.
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
So you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
Bueno, entonces, ¿qué es lo que tengo que hacer? Si tenemos solamente uno. Y falta uno aquí. Que no se puede prender con nada. Con fuego, ¿cierto que no? No. Eso me empieza a poner fastidiosito, la verdad. Vamos a asegurar bien por dónde voy. He dado cuántas vueltas, 3 con esta. Estoy casi seguro que hay algo que hacer por allá. El problema es para llegar hasta allá. Miércoles. Otra vez. Oh, me toca dar toda la vuelta otra vez. Ah. ¿Por qué tenía que morir justo ahí? Ok. Y si en vez de ubicarla me la quedo y doy la vuelta con ella, puede que ese sea el punto. Sí, creo que ese es. En vez de ubicarla en el punto, me la quedo y doy la vuelta con ella y se vuelve y se reinicia todo. Volvería a aparecer la otra acá, ¿no?
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
So you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
Muere. Y siempre me pego uno. Sí, vamos a ver. Comprobemos mi teoría. Y voy con ella. Espera. Op. La llevo. Creo que esto se va a tomar todo. Listo. Llevamos aquí, rompemos aquí, paque. Listo. Vamos a comprobar mi teoría. Listo. Se supone que se reinicia todo. Se supone pues. Ya aquí debería estar la otra y sí señor. Y era así, hijo de madre.
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
So you set... Finally! Paimon thought we were gonna be trapped in that weird place forever.
That's exactly the point. Trespassers end up running scared.
So that's the
O
weird stuff
perdidos
out of the
más
way,
bien.
right?
Yep. Just dive off the edge here.
Sí, creo que prácticamente sí voy a terminar esto y creo que lo dejaré por hoy. ¿Será que tenía que caer por acá, Erto? Un cofrecillo. Sí, reviso para no dejar nada.
Welcome to the farewell ceremony site. Our destination is just up ahead. I know
Ay,
you're
jue
excited,
madre.
so feel free to have a look around and talk amongst yourselves. Soon you'll find out there's nothing special about this place.
Pues sí, parece que sí se me va a tomar el resto de tiempo en esto. Lunch.
Are you clients? Apologies. This is just a little unexpected. Seeing that it was Hu Tao that brought you puts me at ease. But I'm afraid we don't have the means to entertain guests here. My name is Lan Si. I've been waiting for someone for a long time now. Exactly how long, I couldn't really say. Everyone says waiting is difficult. But walking, watching, talking to newcomers, and the old crowd, it helps to pass the time. I can keep waiting, but who knows whether what I'm waiting for will ever come to pass. It's all the same to me. Waiting's all I can do anyway. But if you too are looking for someone important to you, it's best not to keep waiting forever.
Bueno, gracias por tu consejo. Shumin.
Are you new here? What a coincidence, so am I.
Sí, estoy tratando ya de gastar tiempo acá porque pues vamos en el minuto 42, 8 minutos de más para los 50, entonces pues... Y ya mañana comenzaría con el evento mejor. Mo y Shuyan.
By the way, have you seen Uncle Jean recently?
That guy? I remember him saying it was time for him to move on.
Good for him. I wonder where he's off to next.
If you're curious, why don't we go and see for ourselves?
Some other time, perhaps. I'd like to stay here for a while.
Ya no hay más visitantes por acá, Oshi.
It's the lantern rite again. Wouldn't it be cool if we got to see the lanterns ourselves one day?
You can make a wish without a
Pequeño
lantern,
boom.
you know?
Tonks.
My mom told me.
Son... Bueno, como se
Really
quitan.
loud, your wish will come true in the future.
Yell it? Isn't that kinda embarrassing?
As soon as the first person yells, then everyone else just joins in, and nobody feels embarrassed anymore.
That's right. Little Wu, you start.
Alright, I wish I could open a massive restaurant with never-ending dishes and snacks, so I could eat joy and chili chicken every day!
Y abrió su restaurante.
That's your wish? If that's so funny, what's your wish?
To get rich, of course. Do big business and make a load of Mora. With Mora, you can do whatever you want and be happy.
Yeah, if you get rich, you could buy that super expensive toy box.
Y lo hizo, compró un montón de cajas.
Not just one. One for everyone. No, loads for everyone.
Well, if Momo's gonna be a businessman, then I don't need to earn any money.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's tough getting rich. Don't put all the pressure on me.
As for me, I want to learn to make Ming Xiao lanterns. The big kind! And Xiao lanterns, too. I'll be the best artisan around.
Sí, se volvió creadora de linterna, la verdad.
Anyway, those are our wishes. Mung, Big G, what about you?
Me?
Huh? They all disappeared. Right when he was about to make his wish.
It brings back so many memories. That was the last lantern ride the 5 of us spent together.
It's been so long. Everyone's all grown up. Have all those wishes really come true?
Todos y cada uno. Los tengo aquí mismo. Todos y cada uno.
We asked each of them for parting gifts for you. Little Wu's become a chef. Momo's a successful businessman. And Zongza makes
Wow.
Ah, qué triste.
We've never forgotten our childhood dreams. We've kept them in our hearts as a promise to each other. Anyway, time to release this lantern.
Hey, take a hint. Let's give them some space to go over the good old days.
Hablemos con Jutao.
The hint? Really? Of all of us, you're the one who needs to learn how to read the room.
No tienes que proteger la frontera o algo así. El trabajo de la funeraria no es en absoluto como imaginaba. No tienes que proteger la
Mom's already
frontera.
crossed the border. That's the only way to send Big G off. As I explained, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was once upon a time more akin to a doctor's office than an actual funeral parlor. During the Archon War, piles of corpses covered the wilderness. People were plunged into misery and suffering. Disease was spreading all over the land. Death devastated the world of the living. Such were the times when the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first established. As humans, its founders were deemed too insignificant to matter, but slowly, they managed to drive away death.
They must have paid a huge price for that.
After generations, Liyue Harbor became a bustling hub of prosperity, luring people with dreams of great fame and abundant mora. But in the end, some lunatics stirred up the legacy of the dead. By that I mean the remnants of the defeated gods that ravaged the world. I won't go into specifics of that situation, but suffice to say that at its peak, life was on the verge of bringing about its own extinction, while death was coming back with a vengeance. It took a long, long time, longer than you'd think, to restore balance and reinstate the border. Without it, Liyue Harbor as we know it wouldn't be here today, neither would the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, you or me.
No esperaba que fueras tan buena narradora. ¿Nos puedes contar más? No esperaba que fueras tan buena narradora,
Previous
la verdad.
directors all love to tell this one too, although, if you ask me, I think I tell it best. What you make of my words is up to you. I do hope that most of it flew over your heads, though. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is just that, a funeral parlor. Nothing more
Quizás sea
to
lo
it.
mejor. Estoy de acuerdo. Ahora
We
regresemos.
live in peaceful times, but this harmonious coexistence between life and death should never be taken for granted. Huh? It's about time. Let's go. Let's take them to the place where all begins and all goes to rest.
Interesante.
What kind of place is that?
I just mean where we first bumped into each other. I come up with fun names for things sometimes, okay? No need to hound me with questions about every little thing I say.
Cofre valioso. Se te lo hacia el otro lado. 5 protogemas. Nada. Aquí, salir del dominio. Y técnicamente va a quedar en 50. Lo que se supone que era para hoy. Yo pensé que iba a ser un poco más corto y me iba a dar tiempo para empezar el evento, pero no me dio. Me disculpo por esto. Bueno. Sí, allá vamos. Y llegamos.
I think we did everything we could to make you happy, Big G, wouldn't you say? But if you ever really do become an evil spirit and come back with more nefarious nonsense in mind, I may have to forget our friendship and give you a far less fond farewell.
Qué agresiva.
I won't, I promise. I'm grateful for everything you've done for me. Now that I know that my friends are doing so well, I have no intention to bother them.
I also want to thank you. You made my dream come true too.
So you
Pues
should
no
also
fue nada
mind my warning,
entonces.
Mom. If you won't let go of the past, I might reunite you two sooner than you think.
How can you say such horrendous things with that smile on your face?
Well then, last but not least, let's say our goodbyes to Big G.
See you later, Big G.
Not like that. You won't be seeing him later. Let's stick to goodbye and such.
No worries. I'll just take my leave.
Interesante.
Of all the wishes we yelled that day, only ours hasn't come true.
Nah, don't be bothered by that. No life is without its regrets. You can leave in peace now.
All right.
Tengo curiosidad de cuáles fueron los deseos que pidieron estos dos.
Goodbye.
He's gone then. I thought that closure would bring me relief, but all I can feel now is emptiness.
So, what was the wish you two made?
Yo también estaba pensando lo mismo. ¿Cuál fue el deseo que pidieron?
After each of us has started a family and built a career, we want both our families to spend the lantern rite together. That's why I envy my friends so much. Little Wu and the rest, they all had a chance to fulfill their wishes. Mine, however, will remain just a dream.
Ánimo, todavía te queda mucho por vivir.
That's right. Also, think about this. Everyone gets burned to ash one day. So enjoy your life while you can, and when your duty to the living is over, you can meet whoever you want again in the afterlife. Isn't that great?
Thank you? Either way, I don't think I'll ever return to Wuwang Hill. I have a lot of feelings to process.
No worries. It's a good opportunity for you to go on vacation. Consider your leave approved. Naturally, this doesn't change the terms of our previous agreement. The leave will be unpaid.
Qué estafa tan grande tiene esta mujer.
Aren't you forgetting about something?
Dice que nos ayudarías con nuestra búsqueda.
I took you to the border and let you have a look around, didn't I? But based on your reaction, it seems like you didn't find what you're looking for. It is a pity indeed.
The biggest pity of all is your lack of help.
I was fishing around on your behalf through the channels that aren't accessible to you. Unfortunately, I didn't find any leads worth pursuing either. I'll keep my eyes open in case anything crops up. If so, I'll be sure to let you know.
You don't sound like you mean it.
I'm not an expert on tracking down the living. However, if you want me to summon someone from the other side of the border...
Oh, stop saying creepy stuff!
Relax. I'll help you look for them. You have my word. My exquisite sense of humor always goes unappreciated.
Parece que de verdad disfrutas tu trabajo. Te sienta muy bien ser la directora.
I have my reasons.
Reasons?
The spirits we saw near the border are the dead that still long for the world of the living. But I've never seen any of the previous directors there, not even once. This means that becoming the director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was the right decision for them, and left them with no regrets.
Interesante. Bueno, terminamos esta vuelta. Me dieron protagemitas. Bueno, pues nada, vamos a la prueba hasta acá. Voy a alistar. Y pues ya mañana continuaremos con... Bueno, mañana empezaremos el evento y espero que se pueda avanzar rápido en él. Que les envío a todos un abrazo súper fuerte y nos vemos después. Bye, mi gente.